Player 2, this is Player 1. Plugging in.
Player 1 is initiating connection. Player 1 is online.
Player 1, this is Player 2. Plugging in.
Player 2 is initiating connection. Player 2 is online. All players have successfully connected. You are now plugged into the Plug and Play podcast. Initiating startup sequence.
Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in. This is episode 233 of the Plug and Play podcast. I'm your host, Zach, and alongside me, across the table, with a beer in front of me and a microphone, live at Northwest of Good Gold, is Tim.
Welcome, minions. And you don't remember what beer this is, do you?
It is number 24.
That doesn't tell anyone anything.
It is number 24. Did you grab the menu? You bastard. You butchered my beer.
Well,
It's in a Goose Island glass, but it's not Goose Island.
no, I think it's a North New England style IPA.
It is.
I could literally go grab the menu right now.
No, it's
Okay.
number 24.
Can you read the menu thing behind you?
There's no menu thing behind me.
There is around.
I can't read that, can you?
It's literally behind me. Well, it's our mystery beer.
Yep, number 24.
Number 24. That's our tasty treat.
Yep.
That's
Figure it out yourself, guys.
Great promotion there.
Yep. Tim, what have you been up to this week?
I took my daughter to Salem.
The witch trials?
No,
Burn her at the stake.
the capital of Oregon. It's a long drive.
Why'd you do that? It's not that long. It's like an hour and a half.
I literally just said how long that was. Yes, it's a long drive for me.
Oh.
Um,
Podcast Central. My son now says when we get in the car, listen to a podcast? Podcast, Dad?
no, my daughter wants to listen to weird music. She doesn't listen to podcasts anymore. We saw Avenue Q, which is all about puppets getting it on and having sex. And
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you went to see some porn with your daughter.
yeah,
Puppet porn.
Puppet porn. There was actually puppets having sex in the one part during the show. My favorite part that I forgot about was the song "Give Me Your Money," where the actors literally come in the audience with a hat.
Give Me Your Money from Little Big.
Not that one.
Oh,
That would be cool though.
that would be cool.
Yeah, they could adapt it because it's kind of the same song.
Yeah?
But we also went as a family to the theater.
Which theater?
Battleground. It's near you.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why they picked that one. They had Dumbo playing at the same time as the movie that I took. We went and picked up some of my daughter's friends, and we went and saw Captain Marvel.
Okay.
And then my son and my wife saw Dumbo, and they were happy with that. We were happy with Captain Marvel. It all
Nice.
worked out. Pretty good movie. Captain Marvel is an incredibly overpowered superhero, though. Like, when she comes into play in the next Avengers movie, like, she's going to kick everybody's ass.
They'll do it just like they do with Dota. They'll dumb her down.
Somehow. Like,
They'll just be like, and she's nerfed.
you're going to kryptonite nerf her or something, or,
Yep.
like, her... She's like...
Like, oh, we cut
she's
off
got,
her
like-
arm.
Well,
Ah.
she's got, like, this energy that she can, like, summon, and, like, so she becomes, like, a being of pure energy.
Oh.
So, like, maybe they'll find a way to drain her or something, or her battery will be low. I don't know.
They'll just dump battery acid on her. It's fine.
Yeah. She's...
She'll be crippled up, and they'll be like, oh, well.
I mean,
Sucks.
in the movie, she was nerfed for a while, and she unnerfed herself, and so maybe I don't know. Anyway, it was good. It was fun.
Weird. All right.
I could use a little more humor and warmth. It was just really, like, for a Marvel movie, it was, like, really kind of dry in some ways, but the action was really good. And it's spring break, so my kids are both home. My wife took the week off. I'm still working. So actually, as we're recording, my kids and my wife are at the beach.
Having fun.
And I'm
Here with me.
sitting with this asshole.
Yep. Thanks.
At least I got a beer.
Yep.
That's kind of been my week. What about you?
Well, I went to your house. I'm not gonna really go more than that, other than thank you for the dinner. So.
Yeah, we had some really good stew.
Uh-huh.
Gathering of friends. Some alcohol was had.
Some.
Some.
Not a ton, but some.
If you were there, you know who you are. Thank you.
Yep, exactly. And then other than that, I went to the zoo today with my son, so that was fun.
Just your son?
The lady who watches him on Tuesday.
I guess I was getting at, did your wife go?
No, she did not, because she's still at school. She's not on spring break.
Gotcha.
Because Battleground does not want to extend their summer.
Battleground is... Well,
so,
I have
they'll get
thoughts
out
on-
before Hawkinson now. So
That's good, I guess.
yeah. Well, I think that actually, technically, they'll get out at the same exact time because they went...
So are they getting less of a spring break or just a different spring break?
No, they're getting less.
Well, that's...
Where Hawkinson added it to the end of their school year because of the strike, Battleground just took it away from spring break.
Okay.
My wife's pissed.
I
The
imagine...
kids don't give a shit. Not at middle, or not at elementary.
Okay.
So,
Cool. I'm glad they don't care, but that seems like bullshit to me.
yeah. So, other than that, we went to the zoo. We saw some lions, and they were like, "Rah!" They were gonna eat my son, and I was like, "Yes, eat him now, finish him." And they were like, "Nah, you're too excited to
He
give
would
us."
probably giggle up to the point where they actually started eating him.
Oh yes. We saw painted dogs.
Painted dogs.
Yeah, painted dogs. They're like, they kind of look like hyenas, but they're not hyenas.
Okay.
But they're like from Africa. And then we saw elephants. Those are pretty cool. We saw them feed bananas to elephants, which I didn't realize bananas were like elephants' favorite thing, but apparently they love bananas.
So they just eat the whole thing, skin and everything?
Yeah.
That's cool.
What else did we see? We saw rain while we were there. Just started dumping down on us. So that was cool.
It didn't rain around here.
Yeah, it just poured. So like it emptied out the zoo, so we're like the only ones there. It was fun.
That's cool.
So that's all I can really talk about of my week. So
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounded vaguely ominous.
yeah, it's ominous.
So you ready to talk some news?
Let's talk some news.
Okay, so several games this year have launched and have not done as well as companies would have hoped. Like we've talked ad nauseum about Fallout 76. But what I really like is when an investigative journalist goes in and figures out like what went wrong. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been an article like this for Fallout 76, but there has been one for the recent Anthem. Anthem was supposed to be a huge game for both EA and BioWare, and you know they have their two franchises. BioWare, they have Mass Effect, which flopped with the recent Mass Effect game after their big trilogy, and Dragon Age, which has been doing well so far. But Anthem was supposed to be the next big thing from that company, and a big game for EA to match like Activision's Destiny.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't like comparing it, but you could not compare it to
Yeah.
that game. And I didn't realize how long it had been in development, like over 7 years. And when it came out, finally, it was very apparent that it wasn't really ready. Like, they'd just been pushing it to launch.
We're talking about Anthem here, or we're talking about Destiny?
We're talking about Anthem.
Okay, just making sure.
Talking about Anthem. And I think it got like a 55 on Metacritic. It did not do what EA wanted it to do.
No.
So I read this really good, and it's very long, very in-depth article from Jason Schreier, or Jason Schreier. I'm not sure. Schreier.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
The article's called How BioWare's Anthem Went Wrong. It's on Kotaku, and I highly recommend it. To me, it was really interesting, like all of the different factors that go into
How they took a shit on the game.
how a giant game can just not come out well. And I hope Fallout 76 gets similar treatment from someone. Like, this article was so good, I actually went out and bought his book on Amazon.
What's
It's
this book
called,
about?
I think it's Blood, Sweat, and Tears or something like that.
For game developers?
Mm-hmm. It's got stories of Uncharted 4. I know you're not into Star Wars, but do you remember the 1313 game?
No. Is that the Battle for Old Republic or something?
No, it was...
I stopped paying attention to Star Wars after, like, N64.
they showed it at several E3s, and a lot of people were super excited about it. It was going to be a Star Wars
Was
game.
that the one that got canned in Canada?
I don't know what...
They literally like purged a rock star, like a female rock star executive, brought her to Canada, and then like canceled the whole.
Oh, you're talking
project.
about Amy Hennig, I think?
Yeah.
The one that, no. Is it a different game? Different Star Wars game? Like,
Oh dear God!
someone should take
Star Wars has some really bad record.
Well, you know why? It's because EA has it. They need... Star Wars, Disney needs to take Star Wars away from EA.
Yeah, give it the rock star. Let's
Give it
do
to
this
literally
shit.
anybody.
Rockstar.
They've
They've been,
botched
like,
Battlefront.
hookers and stuff like
They've
on a
canceled
planet.
at least
Hooker
two.
Planet.
Okay, anyway, this game was like going to be like I think you might have got into it. It was like a CD, like kind of a dirty world. Like there was like mercenaries, there was assassins. It wasn't about Jedis. It was about
Yeah,
it was set in
hookers.
Kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rockstar. See.
Actually, Rockstar probably could have done better with this particular game. So I want to learn
So
about.
wait, did this game come out or no?
No.
Oh.
So Uncharted 4 obviously did, but there was some problems with the development. So anyway, I'm looking forward to this book, and this article was really good. Again, that's How BioWare's Anthem Went Wrong on Kotaku. Check it out. Sony has a new policy this week. They are finally allowing refunds if you pre-order a game or buy a game up to 14 days if you don't download it. That's a big deal, because before that...
If you don't download it.
Right, if you don't download it. I actually had to fight with them for a week when my kids swear they didn't, but...
I remember this. They bought a game while you were at my house.
So PlayStation has like this, bunch of icons in a row, like where all your games are, or like they have an icon for your video.
Yep.
Like Netflix and Amazon, they all go in
Netflix and chill icon.
this little folder. Well, every now and then they'll pop up an ad and put it like front space.
Yeah.
So like when my TV's booting up and everything, that if you push the button X repeatedly, you're gonna hit that first thing. Yeah, they bought Destiny 2 at full price, and I never downloaded it, but like they bought it, and I'm like, why is this $60 off on my Visa, and what happened? And it was this whole thing.
Oh, I remember this.
It was a pain in the...
We were recording live when you were like, hey, we gotta pause. I think my kid just did something stupid.
So it might seem still kind of silly that, you can't download it and there's restrictions, but at least it's something, and it's still better than Nintendo's return policy.
Zero?
Yeah.
Nil?
Right,
Nothing?
exactly.
Which was Sony's up until today.
So it's a step in the right direction. And then another game that you and I have both played, they did kind of an announcement, I think, what is the third or the fourth?
Which game is this?
It's not one you're super excited about. Okay, today they put out an announcement. This is from Ubisoft.
Oh, dear God.
Pilots of the Starlink Initiative. Thank you so much for the warm response to the new Starlink content announced during the February Nintendo Direct.
Pilots of the what?
Starlink.
Oh, Starlink.
With the announcement of new content arriving this April, we feel it is important to provide an updated topic of physical toys. Starlink Battle for Atlas has been a passion project for us from the start, and we're incredibly proud of the modular starship technology we have developed and how players have responded to it.
Oh, fuck, we're going to buy these things super cheap.
I just bought one, actually, half price already. Despite the immense and continuous support from our players, the sales for Starlink Battle for Atlas fell below expectations. Consequently, we recently made a decision to not release any additional physical toys for the spring update and in the future. So they're going to do some more...
Hold on, I'm going to buy some shit. This would be perfect toys for my son to play with.
So I literally just picked up a spaceship at Best Buy with a pilot and a weapon pack. It was normally $25.
Oh, shit. I can get it for $30 right now for the another Star Fox one.
Yeah, but you already have the game.
I
So
know.
like, it helps to have other spaceships because those are basically your lives. Like if you're attacking a big boss.
So they're still like $17 on Amazon.
Right. Look at Best Buy, look at GameStop, look at Target. They're half price, and then with my little Best Buy discount, I picked up a spaceship for $10.
Damn.
I want to get the one that has Hunter as a pilot. I haven't got that one.
You do need that one.
I need that one. So anyway, they're going to do digital ships and other content, but they're not going to do any more physical. So it's just one more like games, like plastic toy add-on that did not work. Guitars worked for a little while.
Yeah, they're $17.99 right now on Best Buy's website. I also have to go to the store.
That's interesting because they were $12.50 or whatever half price is in the store. I've seen that before. They have a different price online than in the store. That's weird. And then I guess this is sort of tech news. Do you know the Impossible Burger?
No, what's that?
It's been on multiple podcasts, including Freakonomics. Freakonomics, you familiar with that podcast?
Yeah.
So
I don't listen to it, but I know that podcast. I'm subscribed, but I don't listen.
So the Impossible Burger is this project to replace beef because beef takes a lot of resources to produce, tons of resources and huge amounts of greenhouse gases. It's inefficient. It's also super high in fat and cholesterol. Tastes delicious. There's no denying that.
No.
You don't like beef?
No, I do love beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, they've been studying what makes beef delicious for years. Used algorithms. They used like...
I know the answer. It's fucking simple. It's beef.
No, they've actually come up with a plant...
No, it's fucking beef.
They've come up with a
It's
plant-based...
fucking beef.
Plant-based beef that tastes just as
There's
good
no
as...
plant-based beef. They made a plant really fat and they harvested it. And
they went down to molecular level, Zach. They went down to molecular level. No, they've done multiple tests. I've tasted it.
If it's not squirting red stuff, I don't want it.
It does squirt red stuff because there's this thing called heme.
Oh my God.
It's the same molecules as blood.
Okay.
It's actually really close to beef.
Okay. So where the fuck do we get one of these? Because I want to try this damn thing now.
So you can find it here and there. There's another company called Beyond Burger, but I don't think they're as good.
Okay.
They're kind of riding the coattails of Impossible Burger, I believe. I don't think they have access to all the same like detailed information at molecular level. The Impossible Burger's launching in select cities in Missouri right now because Missouri is like beef. Like your attitude, like it has to be from a dead animal. They are like that times 10. Like they have actually made laws against calling like a garden burger or whatever beef.
Yeah, because it fucking should be a law.
Well, it is in Missouri, so that's
good. I need to move to Missouri.
They know it's
so I know I'm getting real beef.
They know it's a hostile market, so that's why they've picked that to launch Impossible Whoppers. So they're currently about $1 more than the original Whoppers, but it's going really well. Like people are tasting these Impossible Whoppers and saying this is good.
Who the fuck's paying $1 for not real fucking beef?
I would.
I wouldn't. No, fuck that shit.
I have high cholesterol, so I totally would.
Jesus Christ.
I'm excited about this.
I'd rather die of a heart attack than eat non-real beef.
I'm going to make you have an Impossible
I'm going to eat one, but I'm going to spit it all over the place and be like, this is fucking disgusting. I want my money back.
What if it's not?
I don't care. I'm still going to say it's disgusting.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. So that's the news I got for this week. All right, so
you want to talk tech?
Let's do some tech talk.
I'm everywhere.
Puking beef boy. Breaking news.
No, I guess we could have made the Impossible Burger tech talk, but we're going to talk about...
Technically it's tech.
It's totally tech. Like
they used a shitload of tech, billions of dollars probably.
They literally did. This is like a burger grown in the lab, pretty much. So this is something...
Test tube burger.
This is something I want, something I don't have. It's called the Aurora Color Night Vision Camera from Psionics. It is a nice looking camera. It's a water resistant day-night camera, high definition color action camera with true day and night imaging. So it's like a super GoPro, but it's a cylindrical shape. It
looks like a rifle scope.
It does look like a rifle scope. You can control it with your phone. It shoots great during the day, but it also shoots really well at night, and it's waterproof. It's got all sorts of mounting options. It's $800, so that's why I don't have it yet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So it uses ultra low light CMOS for its sensor. Its night vision is moonless starlight capable. That means it can see like really low light. It displays a color or monochrome. It can do video in 360p or 720p and MOV files. There's a bunch of shutter speeds here. I'm not going to do that. It's got 32 gigs onboard memory.
You would need that, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm sure you can add another memory card to it or something. Micro LED display. It's water resistant. The rating is IP67, which doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
I'm sure it can handle like rain. I don't know if you want to throw it in a lake or whatever.
Well, it's waterproof. Fuck yeah, you do.
It's water
Loch
resistant.
Ness Monster.
Water resistant.
Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, it would be cool. That's the thing, is you can activate it remotely with your phone, so you could put it somewhere where you're not quite comfortable being and push play or record.
I'm fully comfortable being out there with Lockie.
Well, you're crazy.
Yeah, let's do this.
You'd rather throw up than eat a good Whopper that I put in front of you.
Yep.
Just a crazy man.
Just give me a fucking beef burger, legit red beef burger, and the Loch Ness Monster in this camera, and I'm good to go. Let's do it. Me and Lockie are best friends.
All right, well, that's our tech talk. Thanks to my brother for bringing this thing.
Yeah, thank you, actually. That's actually a very cool camera.
Thanks for making
can't afford it, but
the
it's
money
cool
in
camera.
my wallet just jump out.
Yeah.
Just one more thing I want.
Sweet. I can't wait to use this to record our PAX intro video every year.
Ooh, Seattle at night. Can you imagine?
Ooh. Just
remember those rats at that one place?
Oh yeah, cemetery weird place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Fremont, the troll, the troll at Fremont Bridge.
Not the troll, because that's an Uber ride.
It's a ways away.
But we could do the rat place. That's just walking next to the homeless camps.
You have to be more specific. When I've heard there's homeless camps literally everywhere in Sacramento.
Oh, well, I can't wait for next year then.
I'm gonna get some boots or something.
Probably not our open shoes.
I'm a little worried about we might be stepping back.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, break?
Let's take a break.
Alright, we'll be right back. And we are back. Tasty Treats in hand, number 24 still, which is the Wingman Cerro Cycle IPA by... I don't know. Doesn't say. That's weird. Alright. It's out of Tacoma, Washington. New England IPA, 7% ABV. And, it's $5.75 a pour. So, Tim, you ready to kick it?
Let's kick it.
Alright, Tim, we got Beer MKR. Beer MKR. Alright, all-in-one craft beer brewing machine. We're at a brewery, or tap room, so...
It's a box that sits on your kitchen counter and makes beer for you.
What's that?
It's a box that sits on your kitchen counter and makes beer for you.
Yeah. Alright, let's let them talk about it.
Well, wait. Before we do, this is a long video, so if you've got your own tasty treat, or if you don't,
go get one.
Go pour one and sit down.
It's very long.
But we need it because it goes over a lot.
Imagine crafting your own beer that rivals the best craft beer you can find on tap, all from a single device that fits on your kitchen counter, without the time commitment or complexity of traditional homebrew systems. Introducing Beer Maker. Beer Maker is the world's first all-in-one countertop beer making device that anyone can use. It makes a gallon of commercial quality craft beer in a week's time, and you can monitor your beer's progress on your phone. Beer Maker handles the entire brewing process in one machine, from mashing to fermentation, without ever needing to transfer the beer. Its automated sensing and temperature management systems give your beer commercial-grade control at every stage of the brewing process. The disposable brew pouch lets you start with a fresh, sterile environment each time you brew, eliminating the need to clean and sanitize. The result is flawless craft beer that could rival anything you find on store shelves. There is nothing like drinking a beer that you've just brewed yourself. Brewing is a complex and fragile process that requires a lot of equipment and strict adherence to the best practices to even have a shot at making a drinkable beer. Now, successfully homebrewing beer that's comparable to commercial craft beer takes countless hours of research and years of practice. So here at Beer Maker, we want to turn beer lovers into beer brewers. Whether you're new to brewing or a veteran, Beer Maker automates this complex, time-consuming, and fragile process with professional quality results. This lets you focus on the fun parts of brewing, like exploring and experimenting with new recipes and flavors. Beer Maker's streamlined brewing process is incredibly simple. Fill the system with water, drop your ingredients into the brewing chamber, then start the brew on your phone or tablet. Setting up a brew takes less than 5 minutes. Over the next week, Beer Maker will monitor your beer's progress and send updates to the Beer Maker app. If there are any actions that you need to perform, the app will send you a push notification. When the beer is finished, remove the pouch of finished beer and place it in the included dispenser. Plug in the included CO2 cartridge, and the beer carbonates itself within 24 hours. And cleanup is a snap. Just empty the brew chamber into your compost and rinse out the yeast collection bin. Place both into the dishwasher so they're ready for your next brew. Now you can enjoy your own craft beer on tap right out of your fridge, or on the go. When you are ready to order your next batch of ingredients, the Beer Maker app makes it incredibly simple. Open the app, tap the Store tab, then browse the pre-built recipes available for brewing. Our brewers around the country have spent countless hours tasting and testing each of the recipes of our Maker kits. When Beer Maker ships, there will be 6 to 10 recipes to choose from, with more being added to the Maker store each week. Each Maker kit comes with everything you need to make a killer beer. A sterile brew pouch, CO2, and of course, the same grains, hops, and yeast used by craft breweries. While our Maker kits were crafted to make great beer, Beer Maker's open system allows you to customize recipes on the fly. Just add new ingredients directly to the brewing chamber. Any sort of ingredient is fair game. Fresh raspberries from your garden? Sure. Oak chips soaked in whiskey? Oh yeah. Hops from your friend's house? Absolutely. Just, be sure to ask them first. If you want to create an entire recipe from scratch, the Maker DIY pack lets you choose your grains, hops, and yeast, which we then pack and ship directly to you. Each pack costs around $12 and can brew 12 beers. That's $1 per 12 ounce of quality craft beer. Ultimately, we want to bring more beer lovers into brewing and to create a global brewing community. We want our app to become a platform for brewers to learn, discuss, and share recipes with each other. We want to change the way people think about beer. Beer has been produced in breweries for ages simply because it was too hard, too complex, and too time-consuming to do so at home. And Beer Maker has the chance to fundamentally change that. We can also reduce beer's carbon footprint by not shipping heavy water, glass, and metal all across the nation. It gives you, the beer drinker, the power to use locally sourced ingredients, the water that you drink every day, and have a creative say in what beer that you're drinking. Beer Maker actually exists. We have prototypes in our office here in Boulder, Colorado, and they'll be on display at the Great American Beer Fest in Denver. However, we need your help to get Beer Maker out of our lab and into full-scale production. If you happen to be in the Boulder area, you're welcome to come by our office and check out Beer Maker for yourself.
All right, guys, we're back. It's funded. They're looking for $100,000. They're currently at $398,276. Currently 1,031 backers. Holy shit, 0 seconds ago, it's done. It must have just literally completed while I was looking at the screen.
Wow.
So, you could have got this for $299. Big granddaddy of them all was 1,119, which was the quad pack. Bring 3 friends and get 4 beer MKRs for $279 each. And 11 backers did that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. What do you got, Tim?
I've got one that's still going on. It's got 23 days to go.
Congratulations.
I don't know about this one. I don't know if I'm ready to call it a kick it to the curb. It sounds sketchy to me, but it's different. You know MoviePass, right? And how that went bankrupt and like pissed people off. There's been other like little ones that have come and gone. This is one of those, but it's got a different angle. It's invitation only, and they're using the Kickstarter as the invitation.
Oh, shit.
This campaign is for the private launch, closed beta. All Kickstarter backers become the patrons, benefactors, or members of Founders Circle. There's not going to be any subscription fees, no processing fees, and your friends will be the next to be invited. It's founded by Stacy Spikes, who is also the co-founder of MoviePass and the founder of Urban World Film Festival.
That's fucking sketch as shit.
Well, I mean, it's not his first time in the rodeo, so I'll give him that. So this is how it works. They'll send you a unique computer-generated code when it's ready after the campaign. You'll download the pre-show app and insert your code. You answer a few questions. You receive a virtual card, like the credit card without the plastic, and then you're in. Pre-show is ready to use. How to use pre-show. Okay. You select the movie you want to see. A 15 to 20 minute pre-show of branded content will be sent to your device. You have to watch that pre-show video. Upon completion, your virtual card is credited. Now you can purchase your movie ticket in advance the same way as you normally would. You can choose any 2D film playing in any theater. It doesn't matter if it's Saturday night, opening weekends, there's no blackout periods. It's a virtual card. You don't get plastic. You can't lose it. The card has embedded code. It's iOS and Android compatible. Pre-show accounts and unique to you. And you can start and stop the pre-show video whenever you like. The motion detector automatically pauses playback if you have to step away. So they want you to watch these targeted ads. So, I mean, if you are a college student, this might...
So it's targeted advertising.
Yes, it's kind of like the model for some mobile games. Like if you want
the
more gems, you have to watch an ad.
Blonde booby girl with the horses and stuff that she walks around
like Clash of Clans or
something like that.
I don't know. So there are different waves to get in. So if you want the second wave, it costs more than the third wave, for example. So for example, the private launch first wave, there's 30 invites. You get 30 invites for 30 of your friends. There's 287 backers. That's $60. Let's say you're not that rich. $25 gives you second wave, and you get 10 invites. So you can invite 10 of your friends. That's $25 level. Third wave is $15, and you only get 5 invites. So that's pretty much it. You get choose those waves and how many friends you want to invite, and you can, try this out. It doesn't sound like you have anything to lose other than your time. So it's an interesting idea.
That's cool.
For people who don't have a lot of money and want to see some movies. It could be great. 10 to 15 minute video isn't terrible.
No.
I mean, I'm sure they have eye tracking and make sure you watch it, but
probably.
it's an interesting idea. That's called pre-show. Check it out on Kickstarter if you
Sweet.
are interested.
Hey, Tim, do you like the Evil Dead series?
I love the Evil Dead series.
That's cool.
Why?
Just one of my moderators on the Podcast Junkie Discord is saying that he has to sign off for tonight because he's introducing his kids to the Evil Dead series.
Wow, how old are they?
I don't know how old his son is.
I mean,
Older than your kids.
I mean, I've let my daughter, who's 13, watch the first.
I'm pretty sure they're
second,
older than that.
We skipped the first one, went straight to the second one because the second one kind of encapsulates the first one. And I wanted her to have a background before we saw the musical. She liked it.
So apparently they're going to binge. Is there 3 of them?
Yes, there's Evil Dead 2, and then the last one's not called Evil Dead. It's called, losing my credit as we speak. Ash versus Evil Dead, I think.
Okay. Well, he's binging all 3 of them in a row with his son. So
Nice.
yes. So,
Good for him.
yeah. I thought you would appreciate that since I don't watch movies.
Or play games, apparently. Did you play any games this week, Zach?
Dude,
Anything?
you know what's going on.
I do, but,
I've literally probably spent
I would
40 to 50
argue,
hours on this.
I would argue that now more than ever you need to play games.
Probably, but I have not.
Even a phone game, something.
Probably not. I have not.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, I tried playing a game called, Shards of something. I can't see what the fuck it's called because I'm not going to load it right now. Shards of something, but it's difficult. The tutorial is not out yet, and I don't quite understand how to play it.
Oh, so that's the one that's in beta?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have a tutorial.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. So I quit.
So I've been playing. She remembered. Sorry, caterpillars. I keep doing that. Remembered caterpillars. Some more. I finished up my review. It's on the buttsmashers.com. I will be getting a video out as soon as I learn, and as soon as I get a tutorial from Q on how to make videos better. You can be able to see that on our brand new YouTube channel that I'm in charge of for unknown reasons.
It's a great idea.
It is. I'm in charge of the main Button Smasher YouTube channel now.
The main one?
The main one. They're splitting off the Japanese game reviews.
So I guess the question, though, is the Japanese one going to be the youtube.com/TBS?
No.
So you're in charge of that one?
No. I don't have a custom URL yet because I only have 9 subscribers.
So you're not the main
I need
one.
100.
Not the one that
100.
he's been using for years.
He's / like LP Guardian now.
Yeah.
That's the main one.
Okay.
But if I get 100, I can get a custom URL.
So you need to send a link to me so I can subscribe.
Okay. I will do that right after we're done with this.
Yep.
So I've been playing that, and I've also been playing Yoshi Handcrafted Tale. That's adorable as fuck.
You didn't let me play it at your house. I was very upset.
My daughter didn't let me play. She grabbed it and started playing Mario Kart with me.
Yeah.
I can bring it over Friday.
Is it like Yoshi's Island?
No, it's easier. It's adorable though. Like all the backgrounds are like handcrafted. Like if you like when you're in grade school and you made like a scene from the West.
But like, is it like you have like little Yoshis following you with eggs and stuff?
Well, you would just one Yoshi. You can go pick your color, and every time you swallow an enemy, you poop a little egg. Except for the turtles, you kind of swallow them and hold them in your mouth and spit out their shells.
I might have to buy this. I know you said I could borrow it, but I might have to buy this.
I think you should play it first because I know how much you play games, and it is a $60 game. I will say I feel like it should be a $40 game. Just I can't explain why. It just feels like a $40 game.
Because it's a Yoshi game.
It's very linear. It's fun.
Is it like 2D?
It's totally
Nice.
But it's 2D, but it's a 3D environment, so you're kind of going around behind things.
Fuck.
No, that's not bad. It's mostly.
Do you get to go up and down with your big tongue?
You shoot. I think it might just be straight in front of you, but you can shoot at angles. What's really cool is like sometimes you'll get to the end of the stage, and like dogs will run away, and you'll chase them, and since you're going backwards in the stage, the whole thing flips, and you get to see like all of the materials and stuff that make. So you'll like see like cereal boxes that make.
What?
You see the back of the stage, like the part that you're not supposed to see, like in a set, you know,
like
what it's made of. So you'll see like the cereal box that makes this building, or you'll see like.
Does it say like Captain Crunch?
I mean, kind of. I mean, not specific brands, but yeah you'll see like parts of labels and stuff.
That's cool.
It is cool. I really like the aesthetic of it for sure, and it's very easy to play. I haven't had a challenge getting through a stage yet. The challenge comes in. There's flowers hidden throughout the levels, and then you also get points for finishing with a full health bar, like 20 little hearts, and then there's red coins you collect throughout the level, and then also you want to collect 100 coins in the level. So the challenge of each level is to get like the perfect score in all of those, to get the 100 coins, to get the red coins, to get the flowers, to get all your health.
Is there a story? Sort of?
Very, very vague story. Like, super vague.
Like, we really fucked some stuff up.
There's also little cool things, like you can get, there's like vending machines where you can get costumes, and they like are related to the level. Like one time I got like a little pirate ship in the pirate level, but Yoshi will wear them, and he can like duck his head, and so he's like inside this little paper ship. It's cute as fuck, Zach. It's really, really cute.
God damn it.
It's really cute.
Maybe I shouldn't buy this.
I'm saying you should play it first,
Okay.
but it is cute. Yeah, that's Yoshi's Handcrafted Tale. I'm going to play some more of that. There's not a ton of game releases this week, so...
Oh, I did play Downhill, whatever the fuck it was called. The bicycle BMX game.
The one that I want to play?
What? No.
Oh, no, okay,
The one that we played at PAX.
Well, there was two, remember?
Yeah,
There's
I played
one
the,
that's
the
photorealistic.
realistic one.
Okay.
Yeah, the photo one, they sent links out, and you apparently didn't claim one. It's out. It's done.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what the hell the name of it was. I sent it to you, and I was like, you should get this and review it, and you apparently didn't do it.
I was probably in the middle of something.
Probably. Game releases?
Yep.
All right. Love's Aether PC Darksiders War Mastered Edition.
I'm not going to buy this game for the third time.
Nintendo Switch.
I'm not going to buy this game I might buy this game for the third time. I like that game a lot.
You just don't like Darksiders 3.
I don't.
Far Lone Sales PS4, Xbox One. I kind of want to check that out. Borderlands Game of the Year
If you want to
Edition.
check it out,
PS4, Xbox One.
I have a quick look on...
The Far Lone Sales?
I have the Steam version on quick look on our channel.
Oh, shit.
On my brand new channel.
On your brand new channel?
I'll send you a link and then you can subscribe.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Hob, the Definitive Edition, which I didn't fucking realize that they were still producing Hob.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch.
So there are some additional, like they put in HD Rumble.
Ooh.
There's some new Switch-only features. It's $20.
Did you get an email about this thing?
No, I looked it up because I was like, well, you know how much I love this game.
Yeah.
Like we have posters of this game in our houses.
We do. 3 of them.
I might buy this one again. It's only $20.
That's not bad. It's worth it.
I think so. I think I'm gonna buy it. If you pre-order it, it's like $2 or $3 off.
Okay.
So.
Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, and don't know where that's coming to. So
It's just coming.
it's just coming.
Your balls
somewhere.
are coming
Yep,
somewhere.
It's coming. My
Super
balls are
balls.
coming somewhere.
Super Dragon Balls.
Yep, exactly. That's what your wife said. And until next week, don't forget to check us out facebook.com/plug-and-play-show, Twitter and Instagram @plug-and-play-cast,
I would say check out my new YouTube channel.
youtube.com/the lonely controller.
But
No.
it don't have a custom URL, man. So it's gonna be kind of hard to find.
We got to start repping that one, so you got to get that up.
Well,
all right, so
I gotta get 100
facebook.com/plug-and-play-show. Tim will post a link to it. Go subscribe so we can get a custom URL. So next week we can say youtube.com/blah blah 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 blah.
Tim Shiny Balls, right?
Tim Shiny's ball.
Ooh, that's almost TBS.
Ooh, it's almost TBS. Tim's shiny. Yeah, that is TBS.
Tim's balls are shiny.
No.
No, it's gotta be TBS, not TSB.
Okay, so Tim's beautiful sack. There we go.
Don't worry
Until
about it.
next week.
Don't worry about it.
Don't forget to
TBS.
prime and shine.
She's regretting this decision already.